I'm Aaron Judge. Welcome to MLB The Show 26.
Inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. And starting on the mound for the Rays, Shane McClanahan. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider.
Well, a pretty standard four-pitch mix. He's got the fastball, change speeds, two breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
On the ground, right side. On to first.
He's out.
And the first out of the game is an easy one. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Up the middle, Lux. Throws to first. 2 away here in the top of the first. 2 down, bases empty. Yordan Alvarez getting ready to hit. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Outside low, and that's ball 1. In the air, left field. Simpson on the move. And that is that. Leading off, Chandler Simpson. In the air, right field. And there's 1 down. So up next, yeah. Diaz. Swing and a tapper, and that one handled. Tosses to first, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Junior Caminero stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Two down, nobody on. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
The 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. Second inning set to go. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2. McClanahan, a 6'3" lefty, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. 1 up, 1 down. Now Correa up to hit. McClanahan, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And it's fouled away.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it. 2 down. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach? I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Mullins under it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Tropicana Field, and stepping in for the Rays, Jake Fraley. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. And that skips in the dirt. In the air, center field. Myers in position. And there's one down. Here's the veteran outfielder, Cedric Mullins. Ball one. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Fought off foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
2 down. Taylor Walls now at the plate. Mullins leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here's Gavin Lux to hit. Trying to get the Rays on the board. Ground ball right side. Altuve handles it. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. Back now in Tampa Bay. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. This one popped up. Caminero settles under it. And there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Yes.
Now it's the right fielder, Cam Smith.
Okay.
Into center.
Just
Mullins on his horse.
flies.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
I pulled out some
that'll
third
do
ball
it.
to keep them down there and see them. Well, anyways, we'll go get that
As we go to the last of the third. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Chandler Simpson.
puppy just please.
Foul ball there. And now the 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. Oh. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Fly ball down the line. Smith on the move. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Base knock center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now here is Junior Caminero. And the 1-0. That's the ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Now Alvarez whips it in quickly, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Runner around third. He scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. First and second, 1 out. Jake Fraley will hit next.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Sneaks through, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And they lead by 2.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
2 down. Two outs, runners at first and second. Hunter Fiducia next to hit for the Rays. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two on, 2 outs. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here on opening day. Swings. New inning getting started. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. The relay now back in safely at first.
Up next to the Astros.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit. And
runner takes off. That's to third. And they're at the corners with nobody out. And here comes Jordan Alvarez for a critical at bat. Flying to left his first time.
so now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a.
And that one gets away at the plate. But no advance from the runners. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here on opening day. Altuve runs. Got him swinging. No throw, safe at second.
He's kept the Astros hitters off balance all afternoon.
Big spot late in this one, and here's Christian Walker. Check swing, no appeal. Ball 1. Line drive, base hit, 1 run is in. Here comes the runner. Here's the throw, but it's offline. He will score. It's 2-2.
That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Into the outfield, base hit. Mullins whips it back in. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down. Go ahead run on base. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He's got it. The relay to second. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Back here at Tropicana Field, ready to go, bottom 4.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
Has room, and he makes the catch. And now it's Gavin Lux. Popped in the air, left field. Alvarez under it, and there's 2 away. Chandler Simpson digs in now. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. In comes the run from second. 3-2, they take the lead.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
To third. Correa over to first. Inning over. Back here in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next to the Astros.
Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ground ball, left side. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Cam Smith, the next to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. Now the 0-1. Trying to move the runners over. Throws to first in time, and that is a big first out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Pitch gets away. But all the runners hold. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Oh. High fly ball, right field. Fraley drifts towards it. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. Jose Altuve steps up in a big spot here. Oh. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back now in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda.
Well, these Rays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. 8 of their hits came off the bat at 90 miles per hour or harder. These batters are not getting fooled right now.
And he's out on the tag. Next to hit, Jake Fraley. In the dirt, ball 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That's the ball.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
That misses the zone. Full count now. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Top of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. Comes up empty.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins has a beat on it. And there's one down. And now it's Christian Walker cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1. Late on that fastball. Stays alive. And the 0-2. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Next is the designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And there's a foul ball. The Stros with the go-ahead run at the plate here on opening day. This one in the air center field. Mullins under it, and that is that.
That was tricky.
Ready to go for the half of the inning. And now Stephen Oker taking over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Pinch hitter coming on, Nick Fortes. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
On the ground, right side, Altuve. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. This to third. Zips it across. And there are 2 outs. 2 out. Bases in. Kevin Cash going with a pinch hitter here. Ben Williamson looking for a 2-out spot with the bases empty. On the ground to short. Rays retired in order. Back here at Tropicana Field, at the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Oh, man, that stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing, just couldn't keep it between the lines. He's got to try to bottle that. Do it again.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that puts the tying run on base.
Couple of hits in a row for him here.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On the pitch run for Houston, Zach Cole. Griffin Jennings on the pitch here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Digging in, Jake Myers. Now a rip into left center. Mullins in pursuit. Makes the grab. Relay throw. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. At the plate, Cam Smith. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. Bounce to the left side. Caminero. Throw short, hops him at first. Can't come up with it. He's safe. Back to the top of the order now. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And a base hit right there. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So next up for Houston, Jose out. Runner takes off. Pitch is low. No throw. He's in there safely. Two on, 2 outs. That one off the mark, and it's 2-0. Late with the swing there. Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch up.
Oh, now this one gets way at the plate. To the plate, and he's out. And that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Chandler Simpson. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Walker. And they put the tag on him for the out. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a chopper out to short. Sends it to first. Play is made. 2 out. 2 down, base is empty. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. In the air, right field. Smith on the move towards foul ground. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here in Tampa. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Garrett Clevenger.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Reaching down, makes the catch.
Now off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Walker now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That clips the zone. 0-2. The Rays holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Gets him to chase after that one. Catcher has it, fires the first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Correa at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Two down, nobody on.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
This one popped up, middle of the infield. Taylor coming on. And that is that. Back now in Tampa Bay. Ready for the bottom of the inning. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Bennett Sousa.
Now pitching for Houston, number 62, Bennett.
First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
In the air, left field. And that is foul. Sousa in his 3rd season, 30 years old now, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2018. One down. Jake Fraley next to him for the Rays.
The right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground, Correa. Slinging it to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Cedric Mullins next to hit for the Rays. Popped up. And a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's way outside. Now 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Hard ground ball, base 9. And that keeps the inning going.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at-bat, battling with 2 strikes. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard.
Slow to get out of the box, and he's tagged. We go to the 9th. That's in there for a strike. The slider that finds the mark.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Next pitch is inside, and it's 1-1. Out to short, Walls. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Here's Christian Vasquez, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on. Fence. And that one fouled off. The Rays trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And just 1 out remaining for Houston. Jake Myers up next for the Astros.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
They're down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the ball game. McClanahan with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from Tampa Bay.